O ngayon naman, tuloy pa rin ang ating laban versus sa utang sa pangunguna ng ating kampyon. Narito sina JC at Rod.
Now that it's the start of the new year, have you decided that it's time to turn over a new leaf? That you want to liberate yourself from all of your debt? If so, you've probably come to realize that it's no easy feat, but it's possible with a plan. Here to help us, who else rather than the expert himself, Rod Mercado, President and CEO of Financial Rescue LLC. Happy New Year to you, Rod.
Happy New Year then, Jason.
Okay, so New Year's resolution time. One of my resolutions is I want to be debt-free.
Okay.
It's not as easy as most
Exactly,
people
yeah.
think, you know. What are the key things you found that the missing pieces, kung sabaga, from someone becoming debt-free?
Parang mga missing ingredients, no?
Parang
Tinatawag
ganun.
natin.
Mm-mm.
Unang-una, yung kawalan ng knowledge or ayaw makinig sa iba.
Oh,
You know? Madali namang gawa ng paraan yun eh. Magbasa ka ng libro sa
Oo.
finance,
oo.
makinig sa ibang tao, pero ang importante, kailangan buksan mo yung pag-iisip mo.
Mhm.
Kasi pagdating sa finances, hindi tayo talaga pinanganak or hindi tayo nakapag-aral. Wala sa, nung nagkolehiyo ka ba, meron kang subject on
Financial
on
planning?
personal
No,
finance?
financial, wala.
Wala, di ba? So, kailangan talaga ito pinag-aaralan natin bago pa lang dumating mga problema natin.
Okay.
Yan ang una.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm with you.
Second, inability to see the gravity of situation. Minsan ganito, magtatanong ako sa isang kliyente, kamusta naman ang finances mo? Sasabihin niya sa akin, in control naman ako kasi magbabayad ako ng minimum payment every month. Okay naman, wala naman akong problema, hindi ako nadidelay. You see, mali yun eh. Ang
Oo.
totoo nun, hindi niya nakikita yung kanyang situation. The mere fact na minimum payment lang nababayaran niya, napakalaki na ng kanyang problema.
Yeah.
Kasi yung 1,000 mo, aabot ka minsan ng 6 na buwan o isang dekada na pagbabayad, di ba? So iba yung nakikita niyang sitwasyon.
Yeah.
Ang totoo nun, hirap na siya, pero akala niya okay pa rin siya.
That's,
So that's the second one.
that's the danger when you're making minimum payments. It seems okay on the surface, di ba?
Exactly.
You don't see the big picture. Oo.
Or pangatlo, no, wala talagang roadmap.
Oo.
Walang strategy. Sinabi ko nga, kapag may problema, kailangan may strategy. 'Di ba? Kailangan approach mo strategic.
Oo.
Hindi po pwede na lang na tinatanggap mo yung problema mo na bukas yan, bahala na. You know?
I have a friend who's trying to lose weight, no? And ano yung strategy mo? Tanong sa kanya. Wala, tatakbo ako everyday, treadmill, pero walang set na commitments. Kung sabaga, if you're gonna lose weight, you have to follow a program, you know? You have to eat X number of calories a day. You have to go to the gym for a set amount of time and do exercises for this many reps. Yun ang
Malinaw,
kailangan.
at saka malinaw yung goal mo.
Oo.
Pero, tsaka, di ba, pag pinag-uusapan natin ang goal, anong kasunod doon? Dapat meron kang time frame.
Oo.
Meron kang target date kung kailan mo magagawa yon. So, importante yan.
Okay.
Isa sa mga motivation na kailangan mong gawin para gusto mo maging debt-free talaga, kailangan meron kang tinatawag na yung all-consuming na reason para magawa mo ito, no? Halimbawa, tulad ng kailangan ko by the age 40, kailan retired na ako. 'Di ba? Yan. O kaya naman sabi mo or debt free ka na at the age of 40, 'di ba? Pwede mong sabihin na gusto ko by in 5 years or 10 years makabili na ako ng bahay ko. Talaga yung talagang fully paid na bahay. Yun yung mga reason kung para bigyan mo yung sarili, no, ng motivation na maging debt free ka.
Ikaw ba yung type na ina-advise mo yung tao, isulat mo yan, tapos isabit mo sa wall, tapos tingnan mo araw-araw? Hindi naman.
Dati, nung ako'y medyo bata pa, yung coaching gusto kong bilhin, nakalagay yan sa harapan ng aking desk.
Aha.
Nakikita ko siya everyday, one day, mabibili kita. Nabili ko naman.
Nice, very
Yeah,
good.
di ba?
Anong klaseng kotse?
Okay lang,
But
simple
the
lang.
point is, you need that tangible goal. Hindi pwedeng bahala na. You have to be specific and committed to getting it.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. You also talk about putting energy and effort, and you also talk about when you're trying to cut down on your debt, hindi pwedeng all at once. You can break it down into little
Yun,
goals.
yeah. Kasi di ba, mas madaling atakihin ang problema kung bine-breakdown mo yan. Ganon din sa utang. Alam mo, may utang kang 7,500.
Oh.
O, sabi mo, okay, tatapusin ko yan in 1 year.
Oo.
So, 7,500 divided by 12, magkano yun? I-divide mo pa yun ng weekly.
Oo.
So, lumiliit na yung tingin mo sa problema.
Okay.
So, I need to save $75 per week para mabayaran ko in 1 year or 1.5 years yung 7,500 ko.
It's easy.
Yun ang magandang strategy.
That's, I think, the most practical advice you can give because then it becomes more realistic. You know, tinitingnan mo ang tuktok ng Mount Everest, ang laki-laki. You can't reach the goal if you're focusing on the end. Focus on little stages to get to the top.
I agree with you.
Maraming.
Maganda yan.
Okay, pwede na akong financial advisor.
Oh, pwede.
Okay. Rod, you always give us good advice, and that's great advice to start the year. You obviously advise us on many things, many financial matters for our viewers. If they need to reach you, saan kanila matatawagan?
Ayan, maraming salamat, JC. Pwede nyo kaming tawagan sa 1-877-973-3287 o meron ho kaming website, financialrescuellc.com. Meron ho kaming live chat doon o bisitahin kami sa aming Facebook.
Okay. Tumataas ba yung likes ng Facebook every week?
Oh, syempre.
All right. Thanks to Adobo
Malakas
Nation.
ang Adobo Nation.
Okay, thanks, Rod.